Hello, good afternoon. My name is Brandon Porras, and today I'll be discussing my topic, the importance of sleep and the brain. All right, so the study I was able to find was called Sleep Disorder and Sleep Deprivation by Harvey Colton, which is a doctor, and Bruce Altevag, who is also a doctor. So in this book, they had a study which did overall an examination, a study with adults that which overall just conducted that people who slept less than 7 hours a day had issues with obesity, a higher body mass index, cardiovascular diseases, hypertension, and just issues with the mood swings. And then there was another study. They also mentioned that it was a 500 adult study. It's a cohort study, so they just asked them questions about how they were raised. So they were able to see that those who just got an overall less sleep had a higher body mass index, which just prone them to sleep apnea, which is a narrowing in the oxygen, the lung arteries. There we go. I'm so sorry. A couple of the things that you would, the doctor, Dr. Harvey Colton mentioned was that regular people just getting good support mentally and physically would just help with sleep, and vice versa. And that people should prioritize sleep as much as they can from a very young age so they can develop these skills for when they're older. The National Sleep Association found that 33% of children in America are not getting enough sleep, which to what is recommended by them. And of course, we can see issues with ADHD, autism, or anxiety/depression, of course. And this would also play effect in how much sleep people get. And this is when they also question how much sleep does my child need. It is recommended that kids, depending on their age, it varies slightly, but however, we can see that kids from a year or below should get around 12 to 16 hours of sleep. Kids between 1 and 3 are getting 11 to 14, 36, 10 to 13 hours. 6 through 13, they're relatively getting 9 to 12, or should be. And then 13 to 18, they're usually getting from 8 to 10. But we can see the lack of sleep people are getting, and issues that arose. So from this study, I was able to see that the effect of sleep and overall young kids, it's going to influence their grades, energy level, and they were able to discuss this. And another study that I was also able to come upon was called The Combined Effects of Sleep Duration and Quality on Mental Health Among Republic of Korea Armed Forces. So this study is from Korea and the Korean Armed Forces. They did a study in 2014 with the military and their armed forces, and they were able to conclude that sleep issues were only prominent around 2.5%, and that the average sleep between these people in service is between 6.8 to 7.5. And during this test, they had various scores which dictated how efficient or well-being they're doing. But we saw that those who are associated with less sleep had a lower score, as well as less productivity, and they were working more hours compared to those who had a higher score. So those who are in enlisted forces, they're working more hours. So we would see them have less scores, tendency to be more depressed, and yes, that's what we're able to dictate from this study. But in overall, having these two studies done together, I was able to dictate that sleep is very detrimental, as well as needed, depending on how much you get. course, the more sleep you get, the more beneficial, sustainable a life is. And the Rachel studies just basically tells us to start from an early age so we're able to sustain a better life and be able to work better. And yes, that one's good. Thank you.